Hello, welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, the Sunday show. Now, I'm here next to my water butts because I have a leak, in fact several leaks, and it's just wasted water. I didn't realise there was a big hole in it, so I've tried to repair it to no avail. It's leaking. So I was out the day and I noticed some wheelie bin liners. I thought they will just do the trick. I don't normally like having plastic on the allotments, but well, here we are, and I've got two here, and it's filling up nicely with water as I've diverted my drain pipe already. There's nothing sharp in the bottom, so that will hold lots and lots of water, and I don't have to get rid of my water butt because, as you know, they can be quite expensive. Well, it's daylight saving time, so welcome to earlier mornings and darker nights. Now, where did it come from? Whose idea was it? Well, it began in the Americas, believe it or not. Yes, about 1784. A guy called Benjamin Franklin, you might know him, an inventor. He first had the idea of changing the times around, and well, no one took it on board really, not until later on. Daylight saving time in this country around 1907. Well, that's when the argument started in 1907. A guy called William Willett published a paper all about daylight saving time. In fact, he called it the waste of daylight, and he argued for the change. But nothing really happened until the First World War started, and Germany and Austria changed the time then during the wars, and well, we joined in and we kept it. And a lot of people said it was for the farmers so they could get the crops in early and do all those sorts of things. And some people either like it or they don't like it. There's you know, there's no centre ground, I think, on this issue. However, it's quite nice to be here on the allotment early on and in the daylight and getting the jobs done. But well, I'll leave that up to my viewers here to whether or not you like. But the interesting thing though, before I go, is the rest of the world didn't catch up with daylight saving time until 1970. So we'd had it for 60 odd years, and now the rest of the world do daylight saving time just as we do here in the UK. So I'll leave it up to you to decide, do you like it or do you not like it? But any which way, it means that winter is definitely on its way to the allotment. Well, just picked some beautiful tomatoes for my lunch. As is happening a lot at the moment, I get some ripened ones and some unripened ones. And well, there's many strategies to ripen tomatoes, as you know. But well, one of my viewers from Wakefield, hi Janet, has sent in a solution. And what she's done recently is she's placed some tomatoes inside the egg boxes, the empty egg shells. They've gone onto the allotment, of course, and she's just popped them into the trays, closed the lid and put them into a cupboard. Now, she has left them up to a month, but they have ripened beautifully. No loss of taste or anything. A brilliant solution, Janet, and here's the pictures to prove it. There they are, look at those lovely tomatoes. And of course, she's sent me a bowl of tomatoes that have come straight directly from the tomato plants themselves. So you don't need to stick them in a brown paper bag with a banana like I did in that experiment. And they were there for almost a month, so it did take time. But it's almost time, actually, speaking of tomatoes and the vines, to take them out and to start getting them upset, to threaten them. So I've stopped watering them very often now, and I've started to shake the bags that they're in to scare them into submission, basically, in the hope they ripen faster now the weather's starting to change and we have, well, not as much sunlight. Although apparently, fascinatingly, they don't need direct sunlight. If you've noticed that tomatoes will ripen in daylight, they don't need to be exposed to the direct rays of the sun, but just light in general. So that's a handy tip. But I'm going to take some of those out actually and hang them upside down. Yes, hang them upside down. And that apparently will help them to ripen. So I'm going to put them in my shed and we'll see how the experiment goes. But once again, thank you for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and well, enjoy your extra hour in bed today. We'll see you very soon. Ta-da for now.